because we've talked about the indictment against Letitia James. Y'all know her and James Comey were not going to back down without a fight. We had the Department of Justice that responded finally to Letitia James and James Comey saying, we want this dismissed. And the Department of Justice said, hey, listen, to both of you guys, when it comes to Lindsey Halligan being on this case, it's not going to happen. She was rightly appointed. She's allowed to be appointed. She's allowed to be the attorney in this case, and y'all have to deal with it. So now Letitia James, and I'm guessing soon James Comey, are asking to dismiss this entire indictment. And we're going to see what Letitia James is citing here in a second. But check this out from CBS in New York.
New York Attorney General Letitia James has filed a motion to dismiss her federal mortgage fraud case in Virginia. Late last month, James pleaded not guilty to 2 criminal counts of bank fraud and making false statements to a financial institution. In this new motion, she writes the indictment should be dismissed for vindictive and selective prosecution and is in violation of the Fifth Amendment. James says the president is targeting her because of speeches she made during her AG campaign and for fulfilling her duties as the attorney general.
And I mean, this is a lady that we've talked about who has basically ran her campaign on vindictive prosecution. She said, I'm going to get that man. Y'all watch, I'm going to get him. And I mean, technically she did. She won the lawsuit. Now, the judgment against President Donald Trump got dismissed, and it was a lot of money that got dismissed. We talked about that in another video. But now Letitia James said, hey, can you dismiss this? Because they're just being mean. This has nothing to do with the fact that I lied on my mortgage application, and I lied when I got homeowners insurance, and I lied to the IRS. They're just being mean, Your Honor. What does she have to say here? Letitia James asked the judge to dismiss mortgage fraud case, calling it vindictive and driven by Trump's animus. I'm surprised I could pronounce that word. New York Attorney General Letitia James asked a federal judge Friday to dismiss a mortgage fraud case against her, calling it vindictive and politically motivated prosecution brought at the behest of a president who regards her as an enemy. You don't say. This is a lady that for months said, I'm gonna get Trump, I'm gonna get Trump, I'm gonna get Trump, I'm gonna get Trump. I don't know if that's somebody that sounds like it's your friend. Either way, the motion, which had been expected, argues the case against James was driven by personal animus that arose out of James' civil fraud lawsuit against President Trump and his companies in her capacity as the state attorney general. The lawsuit and AG James' outspoken criticism of President Trump triggered 6 years of targeted attacks,